Were such a reminder necessary, I feel sure that the splendid record of its forebear, the Revenue Cutter Service, in all the previous wars in which this country has engaged, would serve as an incentive to the officers and men of the present Coast Guard to maintain unsullied its past reputation for heroic deeds in battling the nation's enemies. Hi, my name is Scott Price, Chief Historian for the U.S. Coast Guard. On April 6, 1917, the day Congress declared war on Germany, Treasury Secretary William McAdoo wrote these words to Coast Guard Commandant Ellsworth Bertholf. The same day, the U.S. Navy's Communications Center in Arlington, Virginia transmitted the code words, Plan 1 acknowledged. Learn what Plan 1 meant and what role the Coast Guard played during World War I in this 8-part series, The Coast Guard and World War I.
In January 1915, the Life-Saving Service and the Revenue Cutter Service were combined to create the Coast Guard. The service was tasked with establishing anchorage grounds for vessels in all the navigable waterways of the United States. America had become an economic superpower, and technological advancements had allowed a truly global economy to emerge, with people and goods regularly transported around the globe, particularly by sea. But Europe was facing the threat of war. Plan 1 was developed in secret, laying out the transfer of the Coast Guard to the Navy and the assignment of cutters to the various naval districts. When the U.S. declared war against Germany on April 6, 1917, Captain Commandant Ellsworth Bertholf authorized an Alcut message, a coded dispatch transmitted by radio and telegraph to every cutter and shore station in the Coast Guard. The message? Plan 1 acknowledge. The Coast Guard was now under Navy control.
The order augmented the Navy by 223 commissioned officers, approximately 4,500 enlisted men, 47 vessels, and 279 stations scattered all along the entire U.S. coastline. Stay tuned for Episode 2, The Passage of the Espionage Act and the Creation of Captain of the Port.